Hey guys, Travis Stoner here with Maitland Australian Physiotherapy Seminars, and today I wanted to talk about the neck flexor endurance test. A lot of us see patients and with neck, shoulder, thoracic pain, and we want to add chin tucks as part of their plan of care, but a lot of us don't really have any good objective measures or any real basis behind doing it other than, oh, your ear isn't really lining up with your shoulder. The neck flexor endurance test gives us a really good idea of where their deep neck flexor endurance is, specifically something along the lines of longus colli, and it gives us an objective measure on how long are they able to hold this particular position, and it helps us give an objective measure for test retest. So how is this getting better after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, after 6 weeks, etc. So to perform the neck flexor endurance test, the first thing you're going to want to do is get up underneath of the patient's head, and you can see my fingers are just lightly wrapping just underneath the occiput, and then you want to hold their head with a very gentle hold. What you're going to do next is add just a little bit of upper cervical flexion and then lightly guide the patient's head just 1 to 2 inches up off of the mat, getting them to curl up. At this point in time, you will ask the patient to hold this position for as long as they can, and you remove your hands and are looking at the time. What you're going to be looking for during this is to see if their sternocleidomastoid starts to activate. You want to look to see if their chin suddenly starts to protrude. You want to see how much their head is shaking and moving all around like Carly's starting to do here. And you can see as she's starting to do that, you'll watch and see her SCMs will start to pop up. You look for little hitches like she just had. So you can clearly see like she's done. This is as long as she can hold it. Her chin's starting to pop up. Applying that with that chin poke, she's starting to activate SCM. You can see her quivering with little aberrant movements, implying that her deep neck flexors were starting to fail, and so that's the end of the test. Record the time, and that gives you your benchmark for reassessment. Some studies have found that someone without neck pain are able to hold that position for an average of 38 seconds, and people with neck pain can hold it for an average of 29. I'll be honest with you, in clinic, very rarely do I see patients that are having neck pain that may be associated with deep neck flexor weakness hold it for longer than 10 to 15 seconds. So that's just my personal clinical observation, but research is kind of saying they can only hold it for 29. I kind of look at that, well, the difference between dysfunction and not dysfunction is somewhere between 10 and 11 seconds, and that can give you a good benchmark as well.